she's seen, because all the big contenders are right behind her. And we haven't really spoken about Sifan Hassan, the Olympic champion. She did an unprecedented double in Doha. Was off the podium in the 10,000 metres, but with 800 to go, she's just at the back of these and late, but Hassan responds. Sergei leads from Guide, Beatrice Chebet and Kip Kemboy are right up there. Kite has drifted off the pace, the third of the Kenyans. It's anyone's race now as they come round with 500 metres to go. It's been one of the cagiest races over 12 and a half laps I can ever remember. But now it's about to explode into life. They take the bell in the final of the women's 5,000 metres. Gudav Sege leads. She got a silver in the 1,500. In second place, Sifan Hassan. She's the Olympic champion. What a fantastic victory it would be for her. She's done virtually nothing all season. But they ran the early laps so slowly, it's played into the sprinters' hands. Beatrice Chebet, the World Junior Cross Country champion, trying to come up on the outside of Sege, and Sege has drifted towards the outside of lane 1, and that's allowed Sifan Hassan to come through on the inside. They're running so close together, these three. It's a miracle they haven't tripped each other up. Hassan has got the inside line, but has she got the speed? It's been a difficult season for the Dutch woman. Sege's coming past her. Silver in the 1,500. Little by little, Sege's pulling away. A great effort by Chebet, the cross-country specialist. But Gudav Sege takes the 5,000-metre title. Chebet takes the silver. And it's a bronze for Dawit Sayum. It was just too slow for the likes of Lattessa Bet-Gide to live with the explosive pace at the end. It was so tense and so tactical, and despite her mistake of letting Sifan Hassan come through on the inside with 200 to go, Gudav Sege was not to be denied the title. Silver in the 15, but it's all gold tonight over the 5, and Sege is hoisted aloft by her friends and teammates. Fantastic for Gudav Sege. She tastes the podium on a memorable evening.
Wow, that was really something, Rob, and I wasn't 100% sure what we were watching. So many different moves. That race absolutely had it all. Lead changes, and just when you thought with a lap to go, is Sifan Hassan and ruin this all, spoil it all for the Ethiopians? But it was just too much. You said the 1,500-meter runners were going to make their move with a lap to go, and they certainly did. Sege certainly has shown people what she's capable in the 1,500 meters, but Hassan definitely made a run of it. But talk about the teamwork throughout the entire race by the Ethiopians. The Kenyans could never really quite get together and work together as a group, but it was the Ethiopians controlling that pace and that entire race until the end when it was a free-for-all sprint.
And I did wonder at one stage whether they'd made a mistake to let Hassan through on the inside. Dawit Sayum, a wonderful bronze from her. Guide was 5th in the end. Kip Kemboy was 4th. Great silver for Beatrice Chebet. She came up onto Gudav Sege's shoulder, but just didn't quite have the raw pace down the final 50. And that was almost an inevitability because they let the early pace drift. But the Ethiopians are already singing and dancing. It's been an excellent championship for them, it really has. So Guide took the 10, and Sege's taken the 5. She'll be over the moon with that. It was a brilliant effort from Sifan Hassan because she has had a horrible season that started really late. She only registered her first finish over the 5,000 earlier in July, so she got herself in the right position. But unlike Doha and unlike Tokyo, when she came round the final bend on the inside, she just didn't quite have the speed and the stamina in her legs to hang on for a medal. But you're quite right. I mean, it was as if they were out for a Sunday morning jog in the early stages.
Well, it's so unusual, though, to see teammates like that, getting up front, talking to each other, but it looked like they had a plan. You see, Guide would just block Chebet. She would just surge ahead, get in the front, and then she would slow things down. But Hassan had enough of the playing with about a lap to go, and she needs to create a little space for herself because she has such a long stride and long legs. This move to the inside, a tricky move right there, onto the rail. And I thought, oh no, here goes Hassan. She's going to ruin this for the Ethiopians. Let's see what she's got left.
It was a mistake by Sege just to drift towards the outside of the lane. I think she did it because Chebet was quite close to her. At this point, Dan, they were running so close together that it is a miracle none of them tripped each other up. And that was the point at which Hassan's lack of fitness began to tell. And Gudaf Sege just wound it up and wound it up. Chebet did really well to respond to the extent to which she did. The former World Junior Champion and World Cross Country Champion. But Gudaf Sege savoured every single second of that moment. So often it hasn't been her turn to finish on top spot. But she got it right tactically. She at last collects the global gold she's striven towards for years. At 1500 metre speed, saw her home over 12 and a half laps. Thousands of miles in the bank, and that's why it means so much.